and then coming back home and finding two dead bodies in your basement. Two bodies were found in there.
That's sad, and then whoever did it need to be caught.
And that apparently was the reality around 6 o'clock Tuesday night on DeSoto Street on the city's west side.
We have no motive, we have no suspects, we have no vehicle information.
But when we were there, we ran into Tashonda, who said that it was her aunt who died.
This was just a shock to me. My auntie Barbara Ann is gone today.
Detroit police would not confirm who died. However, the 68-year-old, according to family, stayed on DeSoto Street, where she died yesterday.
They have bad people like, drug addicts or crime people just killing or whatever. But I don't hear death. I don't hear that over here.
The story from the Detroit police is that a female caller went out for an hour, then came back, found out that her front door was locked, so she went around the side, went in through the window, and then found the two bodies.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to Crime the E-Way, where we dive into true crime stories that's happening all over the urban and African American communities. So like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get to it.
You've heard of horrifying stories, but this one takes the cake. A woman leaves her Detroit home for just 1 hour, and when she returns, she's met with a gruesome scene, two dead bodies lying lifeless in her own home. The woman in question had stepped out of her Detroit residence for what she thought would be a quick errand, leaving behind the comfort and security of her home. She locked the door, expecting to return to her normal routine, but little did she know that her life was about to take a drastic turn. Within that brief hour, her home had become a crime scene, and her life would never be the same.
This hour after Detroit police found two dead bodies inside a home last night near Wyoming and Finkel Streets. CBS News Detroit's Gino Vici joins us from the scene with more on what police are saying about this gruesome discovery.
Yeah, Detroit police say two bodies were discovered inside this home behind me on DeSoto Street yesterday afternoon. Now, very little information is being released at this time, only that these two deaths are being investigated as a homicide.
Right now, we have no motive, we have no suspects, we have no vehicle information.
Detroit police say two bodies were discovered inside this home on DeSoto Street late Tuesday afternoon.
Officers arrived, they talked to a female who lived at the location.
According to DPD Deputy Chief Jacqueline Pritchard, a woman living inside the home returned to the residence after leaving for a short time. But when she came back, she was locked out of her home. That's when police say the woman told officers she climbed through the window to get back inside. And that's when she discovered a dead body.
Said that she was there. She left for approximately an hour. She returned to find the front door locked. She could not enter the location. So she opened the window. She climbed through the window. She went to the location, and she observed a John Doe black male at the bottom of the basement steps, obviously deceased.
Police say the woman then called 911, and when officers arrived, they entered the home and made a second shocking discovery, also in the basement.
They entered the location looking for additional victims. In doing so, they find a John Doe black male also in the basement, obviously deceased.
Again, police have no suspects or no motive, and they need help figuring out what happened and say the deaths are being investigated as a homicide. Now, investigators are asking the public, particularly here on DeSoto Street, if they have any information to call police. As always, if you want to remain anonymous, you can call 1-800-SPEAK-UP. In Detroit, Gino Vici, CBS News, Detroit.
Two dead bodies in your basement. Two bodies were found in there.
That's sad, and then whoever did it need to be caught.
And that apparently was the reality around 6 o'clock Tuesday night on DeSoto Street on the city's west side.
We have no motive, we have no suspects, we have no vehicle information.
But when we were there, we ran into Tashonda, who said that it was her aunt who died.
This was just a shock to me. My auntie Barbara Ann is gone today.
Detroit police would not confirm who died. However, the 68-year-old, according to family, stayed on DeSoto Street, where she died yesterday.
They have bad people like, drug addicts or crime people just killing or whatever. But I don't hear death. I don't hear that over here.
The story from the Detroit police is that a female caller went out for an hour, then came back, found out that her front door was locked, so she went around the side, went in through the window, and then found the two bodies.
Looking at a house make me feel like I made a wrong investment here. That's what it make me feel like.
And the police consider this an ongoing investigation.
I'm asking the people that live on this block, if you saw anything, heard anything, please contact 1-800-SPEAK-UP or DetroitRewards.tv.
And you can remain anonymous. At this time, there's no information about the dead male found in the home or the identity of the woman who called 911. On Detroit's West Side, Charlie Langton, Fox 2 News.
Detroit police trying to figure out what happened. What happened after two bodies are found in a home in a Detroit basement? That does top our news here on Local 4 News, here on Local 4 Plus. Thank you so much for joining us. We do hope to learn more about the man and woman found dead in the basement of this house.
The bodies found by someone staying at that home on DeSoto Street. It's on the west side near Wyoming and Fenkell. Let's get out to Kim DiGiulio with the rest of the details that we have on this mysterious discovery, Kim.
Yeah, this is a really troubling story. It was breaking news last night on our 11 p.m. newscast, and the investigation continues this morning. It was around 5:45 p.m. when police got the call from that woman. And as we said, this is a situation taking place on Detroit's west side. I want to show you exactly the location of where that call came in from, near the Lodge and Wyoming on DeSoto Street. And that's where a woman said that she left her home. She believed that she left the door unlocked, but when she returned back to the house, it was locked. She went through the window to get inside, and that's when she found that disturbing situation where she called police.
She lived at the location. She was there. She left for about an hour. She returned. The door was locked. She could not enter. So she entered through the window, and she went inside looking for the people that were there when she left. She observed a John Doe at the bottom of the basement step, obviously deceased.
And at this moment, there is no motive, there's no suspects, which means there are still so many unanswered questions. Again, please tell us that they did find a man and a woman in the basement, both dead. So please are asking for any tips. If you'd like to make a tip, information is on your screen. Again, you can call Detroit Police. You can also call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Hopefully we can learn more about this today, and we will, of course, bring you those updates right here on Local 4 News. In Detroit, Kim DiGiulio, Local 4.
Thanks for watching, and if you've had any experiences like this or have any thoughts on the incident, please share them with us in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more gripping stories and mysteries.